Hey guys, Veebat here with another V-Plays, and we are back with the second half of Jack of all trades with the Yak-3T at tier 7. Yeah, I hated the Yak-3 on the normal tech tree line so much that I skipped the entire thing even though I was halfway done with the aircraft and went all the way down the Yak-7 to the Yak-9U just to unlock the Yak-15 because I hated the way this aircraft flew. Now, maybe I've learned a bit from that time till now, but my first battle in this aircraft I was actually able to get ooh, that's not where we want to go. We're going to go to the command center. I can't fly high enough for that. I was able to get a grade 1 in this thing. Fortunately, there was an airfield in the middle that I could go fight over. We could do that here, but I really want to get one of these strategic sites to start off. Why don't I like the Yak-3? I don't like the Yak-3 because it's a turn fighter, and that is not my play style. We lack altitude performance, not being able to get up over 3,000 feet, kind of hovering around 300 miles an hour, and that's on the top end, is a bit of a pain in the butt. Now, what we do have going for us in the Yak-3T is that we've sacrificed a little bit of our maneuverability and climb rate compared to the standard Yak-3, but we get a 37mm hub gun and then an accompanying set of 20mm cannons synchronized with the propeller. So we do have the potential to kick out quite a bit of damage in a single burst. Ooh, I see you, Viking Scorp. You know that I'm here? You're turning with these guys. I already got your engine. We gotta be careful. These guns do overheat, but we can do quite a bit of damage in a very short period of time, which is where our true strength lies. There we go, and we managed to pick the zone up, so good times. Yeah, I know, Viking, we've flown together. Alright, I'm gonna head for the middle. I'm gonna fight over the airfield because that's what I'm good for. That's not human controlled. I can counter a ground attack aircraft, and we're actually gonna do that right now. I'm gonna counter the IL-2, not because it's the most strategically intelligent thing to do, but because I want to show you how nasty this 37 can be for burst damage. As you can see right there. Oh, but he got us with the bomb! Oh, ho, 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 ho. I gotta give him that. I gotta give him that. That was nice. But we were able to take out a ground attack aircraft in relative ease, you know, minus me flying right into what I knew was a bomb trap. I knew it was a bomb trap, but what are you gonna do? Our guys just picked up the military facility, or the military base, and we got a bomber flight heading in towards the central airfield. I may just come over here and help with the garrison real quick, and then work my way over to the airfield, because once I kind of settle into the airfield, I have a feeling I'm not leaving for a while. Which is okay. What is that, a P-47? Yeah, we're probably gonna pick this up pretty quick, actually, now that I'm looking at it. Oh, no, we just lost an aircraft. That stinks. You're gonna head right at me. Good hits against a heavy. Not really the thing I should be chasing. Not the most accurate guns. There we go. Had to wait for that 37 to spit out that big old shell. P-47 injured. Engine's out. He's burning. Yeah, he's gone. Nice. Sweet. We got fire in the sky. Now we'll head towards the mid. It's pretty much captured at this point, and there's another ground attacker. Luckily for us, this guy does not have bombs. Keep these bursts down. There we go. We let it fly as we started to sight in on that dude. Oh, we did not get the airfield with the bomber flight. We may get another chance here. I am flying with a group of guys. There's a P-47N. By God, human-controlled aircraft. Ooh, what's he gonna do here? Whatever happens, he is a totally viable target. Got him in the zone. There is the 109Z. Yet again, he's turning. I don't know, Viking. Not your best move. Do I got you? Oh man, I really like burning people out. I feel like it adds like a layer of insult to the injury there. Now, I'm probably just going to hang out here. We got some light fighters coming in, P-51, specialized, human controlled. We do have a Corsair back here. Might be a good target to go after. He seems to be otherwise engaged. And he does have a lot of health left, so let's go ahead and hit the cooler. Again, I'm looking at his nose. He wasn't aimed at me. There, knocked him out. So far, doing alright. Not a stellar match so far. Bomb trap kind of set us back a little bit. You're not the human-controlled one, but you're still in front of me. So let's go ahead and spit some rounds out at you. Let him overheat a little bit too much. There's the human-controlled. We're hitting the pneumatic assist, not because we're in a high maneuverability fight right now, but I want to just make it easier to get these guns on target. There we go. That's 2 human-controlled aircraft knocked out fairly quickly, and we kind of rule this type of fight. We are running a fairly skilled pilot. How do you play? So, I am running a fairly skilled pilot in this thing because I wanted to show you guys what it can do. This is going to be my MiG-15 BIS pilot. It is a premium tier 7, which means you can put any pilot you want in here. And if you do end up purchasing this bundle, even though I don't necessarily recommend it, it gives you a 7-skill pilot as part of the bundle. So it's not unthinkable that you might be flying around with a fairly high-skilled crew in this thing, just by nature of kind of getting one. Wow, there's a lot of aircraft here. Somebody recognized my name too, so that's dangerous. You never want to be recognized when you're a potential target for somebody. I see you. Kind of want them to get the zone. Yeah. Get a zone, buy me some time so I can get some more kills. I see you, P-47. Can we finish this off? Oh, not quite. But solid, solid battle. That's 12,880. It was not quite a grade 1, but we were definitely getting close. Let's go ahead to the post-game results and we'll talk about the aircraft a little bit more. So the Yak-3T does suffer from less maneuverability than the standard Yak-3, or even the Yak-3RD, which is that rocket version we got the other day, but it does have the most firepower. The 37 and the 220s seems like initially when you think about it, you're like, oh, it's like a Key 88, but at tier 7, and it's kind of on a maneuverability platform, right? The same type of gun configuration, and you'd be right to an extent. But the range is much better and the damage far surpasses 420 damage per second. And the 37 has some decent legs, 2,000 feet, as well as 2,300 feet for the 20mm cannons. So you're actually getting some pretty decent range to engage folks. It's not the same as what you would get on like a Yak-15 or even the range you'd see on the Yak-3RD. But it is going to be decent enough to really get the rounds out there. Now you can see here the maneuverability is at 87, 8.7 second turn time. Please bear in mind, again, we are running a pilot that has 9 skills on it, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, that's 9 skills. So it's a 9.5 skill. Aerobatic Expert gives us that extra maneuverability. Cruise speed is just nice for getting in between zones because I always have issues with that. But I really do think that these 4 skills right here are must-haves for almost any aircraft, with the exception of maybe a multi-role or something like that. But any fighter aircraft would really appreciate having either maneuverability or aerodynamic expert versus aerobatic expert. And then Engine Guru and Marksman 1. Engine Guru allows us to be able to get up to those higher altitudes and still keep the aircraft somewhat controllable, because once you start getting above that 3,600 feet realm, you start bleeding a lot of energy. You're essentially losing horsepower. And the climb rate of 408 feet per second is going to be paling in comparison to what you would get with the Yak-3 on the standard tech tree. Which is fair, because the platform itself essentially is a lesser version of the Yak-3, which is the way that premium should be. But we do get the added benefit of getting that really big chunking 37mm in the hub. It does have the same type of lines that you would expect from a Yak-3, and it's a premium, so you can definitely make some credits from it. So let's take a look at the results real quick. We managed to bring in 165,000 credits with a premium account. It would have been 110,000 credits non-premium. The way that this kind of works out, guys, is this bundle is like $30 and some change. You're getting a tier 7 aircraft, you're getting 2 hangar slots, and you're getting a tier 5 premium aircraft with a special camouflage deal, and you're getting a 7 skill pilot. If you were thinking about getting this bundle, I really would only recommend it if you really like this Yak-3T for whatever reason, and you wanted a 7 skill pilot, because it's a comparable price to a lot of the other tier 7s that are out there. It can perform well if you are a turn fighter guy or gal, but this isn't really my cup of tea. I'll take it out from time to time, but really I only got this that way I could showcase it for y'all. So make your own decision based on what you saw here, bearing in mind that, you know, your mileage may vary. Maybe it doesn't do the same things in your hands. Maybe it does more. Maybe you're better at flying this aircraft than I am, and you can put me to shame and make a lot more credits off of it. But the Yak-3T, guys, here it is. That was my 3rd battle in this thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one.